Deep within the Namib Desert, a ghost town slumbers. This is Kolmanskop, a place where the echoes of the past whisper through the shifting sands. Once a thriving hub of activity, it now stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era. Kolmanskop, once a bustling diamond mining town, now lies abandoned. In its heyday, it was a beacon of hope and prosperity, drawing people from far and wide. The streets that were once filled with the sounds of laughter and industry are now silent, overtaken by the relentless march of time. Swallowed by the relentless desert sands, the town's buildings are slowly being buried, one grain at a time. The desert, with its unyielding force, reclaims what was once taken from it, enveloping the remnants of human ambition. What began as a diamond rush in 1908, sparked by the discovery of a single glittering gem, transformed this barren stretch of land into a beacon of wealth. The allure of diamonds drew people to this remote corner of the world. The transformation was swift and dramatic. Almost overnight, Kolmanskop sprang to life with buildings rising from the sand as if by magic. It was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of fortune. German miners flocked to the area, driven by dreams of striking it rich. They came with hopes and aspirations, ready to endure the harsh conditions of the desert in exchange for the promise of wealth. Eager to strike it rich, they toiled under the scorching sun, their efforts fueled by the glittering promise of diamonds. The work was grueling, but the rewards were great. The discovery of a single sparkling stone, glinting under the desert sun, changed everything. It was a moment of pure magic, a turning point that set the wheels of history in motion. Glinting under the desert sun, the diamonds became a symbol of hope and prosperity. They were more than just stones, they were a promise of a better future, a tangible representation of dreams realized. Kolmanskop sprung up almost overnight, a testament to human ambition and the allure of precious gems. The town blossomed, with buildings and infrastructure rapidly taking shape. A testament to human ambition and the allure of precious gems. The town blossomed, boasting all the trappings of early 20th century prosperity. Elegant houses, a grand ballroom, and even a hospital arose from the sand, boasting all the trappings of early 20th century prosperity. Elegant houses, a grand ballroom, and even a hospital arose from the sand. The town was a marvel of modernity, with all the amenities one could wish for, and even a hospital arose from the sand. The presence of a hospital was a testament to the town's commitment to the well-being of its residents. It was a place where people could receive care and treatment, a sanctuary in the midst of the harsh desert environment. It was a surreal oasis of European life amidst the harsh African desert. The architecture, the lifestyle, everything about Kolmanskop was a stark contrast to its surroundings. It was a place where European elegance met the raw beauty of the African landscape. But like a mirage, Kolmanskop's prosperity would prove fleeting. Kolmanskop's prosperity would prove fleeting. The diamonds that had once brought so much wealth and hope began to dwindle. The town's fortunes waned, and the people who had once flocked to its streets began to leave. The buildings that had once been filled with life and laughter now stood empty, slowly being reclaimed by the desert. The relentless desert eventually reclaimed what it had lost. The sands, ever shifting and unyielding, crept back over the town, burying it once more. Kolmanskop, once a beacon of hope and prosperity, now stands as a haunting reminder of the impermanence of human endeavors. The desert, with its timeless and unchanging nature, reminds us that all things must eventually return to the earth. Imagine stepping off a train, the heat of the desert sun beating down on you, and finding yourself in a place that seems almost out of a dream. This is Kolmanskop, a town that once stood as a beacon of opulence in the midst of the Namib Desert, and into a world of luxury. The grand entrance to Kolmanskop welcomed visitors with an air of sophistication and promise. It was a place where the harshness of the desert was contrasted by the elegance and comfort that awaited within. That was Kolmanskop at its peak, a town that thrived on the wealth brought in by the diamond rush of the early 1900s. It was a place where dreams were made and fortunes were found, only to be spent on the finest things life had to offer. Miners, flush with diamond wealth, lived lives of unimaginable luxury. They were not just workers, they were the kings of their own little desert kingdom. Their newfound wealth allowed them to indulge in the most extravagant lifestyles, spared no expense. They imported the finest goods from Europe. From the latest fashions to the most exquisite furniture, nothing was too grand or too costly for the residents of Kolmanskop. The finest goods from Europe, the homes were filled with luxurious items that spoke of a life far removed from the barren desert outside. Every piece of furniture, every decoration was a testament to the wealth and taste of its owner. Grand pianos filled the air with music, creating an atmosphere of elegance and refinement. The grand ballroom was a place where the residents could gather, dance, and forget the harsh realities of the world outside. In the grand ballroom, ice was shipped in, a luxury in the scorching desert to cool drinks. The ice was a symbol of the lengths to which the residents would go to maintain their comfort and lifestyle. A luxury in the scorching desert to cool drinks. The residents of Kolmanskop enjoyed a lifestyle that was as cool and refreshing as the ice in their glasses, a stark contrast to the blistering heat outside, to cool drinks. The residents of Kolmanskop enjoyed a lavish lifestyle. They held extravagant parties in their grand homes, where the finest food and drink were served, and the most fashionable guests were entertained. Enjoyed a lavish lifestyle. They held extravagant parties in their grand homes. These gatherings were the social events of the season, where the elite of Kolmanskop would come together to celebrate their good fortune and enjoy each other's company. Extravagant parties in their grand homes. The interiors of these homes were a sight to behold, with luxurious furniture and decorations that spoke of a life of comfort and ease. Even as the sands of the desert began to encroach, the grandeur of these homes remained evident. Children played in the town's bowling alley, a surreal sight amidst the dunes. This was a place where the children of Kolmanskop could enjoy themselves. A small piece of normalcy in an otherwise extraordinary setting. A surreal sight amidst the dunes. The bowling alley was a testament to the town's commitment to providing entertainment and leisure for its residents, even in the most unlikely of places. Even an ice factory was built, a testament to their desire for comfort. This factory was a marvel of engineering, providing the residents with a steady supply of ice, a luxury that was almost unheard of in such a harsh environment. A testament to their desire for comfort. The ice factory was more than just a convenience, it was a symbol of the lengths to which the residents would go to maintain their luxurious lifestyle, even in the face of the desert's relentless heat. Life in Kolmanskop was a surreal blend of European luxury and the harsh realities of the African desert. It was a place where the impossible became possible, where the wealth of the earth was transformed into a life of unparalleled comfort and elegance, of European luxury and the harsh realities of the African desert. Kolmanskop stands today as a testament to a time when dreams were made real, and the desert was tamed by the sheer will and wealth of its residents. The fate of Kolmanskop was inextricably linked to the diamonds. As long as the diamonds flowed, so too did the town's fortunes. But the easily accessible diamonds soon dwindled. Miners had to dig deeper, the costs rising with every meter. And then, the discovery of even richer diamond fields in the south sealed Kolmanskop's fate. The allure of greater wealth proved too strong. Miners packed up their dreams and moved south. The once bustling town began to empty. Houses stood vacant, their grandeur fading. By the 1950s, Kolmanskop was a ghost town, abandoned to the whims of the desert wind. Section 4. Ghosts of grandeur, architectural marvels lost to the dunes. Today, Kolmanskop stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era. Sand has invaded the once grand homes, filling rooms and hallways. The desert has begun to reclaim what was taken. Yet, amidst the decay, the echoes of grandeur remain. The ornate facades of the buildings, though weathered, speak of a time of opulence. Intricate details, once meticulously crafted, now peek out from beneath the sand. A hospital, complete with an operating room, stands as a testament to the town's former glory. Each building whispers tales of the past, stories etched in wood and stone. Section 5. Whispers in the Wind, the unsettling enigma of the shifting sands. Nestled in the heart of the Namib Desert, Kolmanskop stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era. Once a bustling diamond mining town, it now lies abandoned, its buildings slowly being reclaimed by the relentless sands. The town's eerie silence is punctuated only by the whispering winds that sweep through its empty streets, carrying with them tales of its mysterious past. But Kolmanskop is more than just a ghost town. It is a place where history and mystery intertwine, creating an atmosphere that is both captivating and unsettling. The once grand homes and buildings now filled with sand stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Each grain of sand tells a story, a fragment of the lives that once thrived here. It is a place of mystery, where the desert plays tricks on the senses. Visitors report strange occurrences. The air is thick with an unexplainable energy, as if the town itself is alive, watching and waiting. The walls seem to whisper secrets, and the shadows dance with a life of their own. It's a place where reality and illusion blur, leaving visitors questioning what is real and what is imagined. Footsteps echoing through empty hallways. The sound of footsteps, though no one is there, is a common experience. It's as if the spirits of the past are still walking the halls, going about their daily routines. The creaking of old wood and the rustling of sand add to the eerie symphony that fills the air. The feeling of being watched from the shadows. Many visitors report an overwhelming sensation of being watched, as if unseen eyes are following their every move. The shadows seem to shift and change, creating an ever-present sense of unease. It's a feeling that is hard to shake, lingering long after one has left the town. The most unsettling phenomenon is the shifting sand. The sand seems to have a life of its own, moving and shifting in ways that defy explanation. It's as if the desert itself is alive, constantly reshaping the landscape and reclaiming the town. The sight of sand pouring through windows and doors, filling rooms and burying furniture, is both mesmerizing and unsettling. It seems to move on its own, swirling and eddying within the abandoned buildings. The sand moves in strange patterns, creating eddies and swirls that seem almost deliberate. It's as if an unseen hand is at work, shaping and reshaping the town in an endless dance. The sight of sand cascading down staircases and filling hallways is both beautiful and haunting. Some believe it's the spirits of former residents, restless and unable to find peace. The stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena are numerous. Some say they have seen figures in old-fashioned clothing, wandering the streets and disappearing into the sand. Others speak of strange lights and sounds that defy explanation. It's as if the town is caught between two worlds, the past and the present, unable to fully let go of either. Others attribute it to natural drafts created by the unique architecture and the desert wind. The design of the buildings, combined with the ever-present desert wind, creates a perfect environment for strange occurrences. The wind whistles through the empty rooms, creating eerie sounds that seem almost otherworldly. The drafts can cause doors to slam and windows to rattle, adding to the sense of unease. Whatever the cause, the shifting sand adds to the eerie atmosphere of this ghost town. It is a place where the past and present collide, creating a unique and unsettling experience. The shifting sands, the whispering winds, and the ghostly apparitions all combine to create a place that is both fascinating and frightening. Kolmanskop is a place where the mysteries of the desert come to life, leaving visitors with more questions than answers.